All right. Well, we got Waddy here, and we're all happy. We had results from the MRI, the much anticipated MRI after all the radiation, chemo, infusion, and all of that. So, had that MRI yesterday and had the appointment with the oncologist today, and we got good news. So we're celebrating. We got a Davidoff Maduro. We got a watch check. We got the Seiko Premier with a cool band. And we're sitting out here enjoying some iced tea, Waddy, and so I thought I would share the news. It looks like Lisa's dad's coming over, so this might be a short part of the video. You guys are spared. But yeah, the clinic has been great. Had the MRI yesterday, and I got the results. I think that MRI we were done by lunchtime, but the results came back by like 4 o'clock, so that was nice, and the doctor had already reviewed them. So anyway, all right, I'll get into the results here in a moment. All right, so what does it mean to say we got good news, we got progress? Well, all right, what give me that look like? All right, I want the. All right, I don't know if that was a catch or a grounder, but so bottom line is that we got this scan back, and it showed shrinkage of basically all of the tumors. Now, they're not gone, and I don't expect that they're going to be gone, but it's a good sign. It's a sign I anticipated because I've been feeling better. So even though, and this is basically the third scan. So I had the first scan way back in April, and that's when I had the diagnosis. And that was, they were big tumors, and when they're talking about centimeters instead of millimeters, it's fairly big. And the second scan still showed some growth, and that's how they got me on the infusion. But the clinic doctors are really great, and he told me, he said, don't worry about that second scan because the radiation hasn't had enough time to have an impact, radiation and chemo. So, we just had the other scan, and he was telling me, he said, I think you'll get good news because your mobility is much better. You got a lot more energy, and the vision's better. It's kind of hard to tell with the fatigue, because the fatigue has been rough with all that radiation treatment, even though I've been off them now for a couple of weeks. So I wasn't sure, and then I was a little disappointed when they cut back my steroids, and I was feeling some effects, headaches, pressure, and so I thought, well, damn, the cancer's still growing. But he said from this scan, and the nurse even told me, the nurse in charge of everything, that she said, look, even if we get it where it's just stopped the growth, she said we take that as a positive sign. But we did better than that. We definitely got some shrinkage of the tumors. He said, the swelling is pretty much gone. So he said any headaches now is probably a result of steroids being reduced and just the body reacting, and I got this little sinus issue, and so he said it was really good news. So I'm pretty happy with that. What's the next step? Well, we're going to continue on. He said I'll probably do another round of chemo pills, and like 5 days on, and then I think he said five or seven, and then basically 3 weeks off, and do that regimen. And we'll scan, I think, every month to 2 months and see where it's at. And if it starts growing again, then they'll look at other potential options. I'm not too thrilled about doing radiation again because that was so intense. I mean, it wasn't terribly difficult, the actual treatment, but the after effects, the fatigue was, it was pretty rough. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. For now, we'll just be thankful and grateful that we've got some progress. Even more encouraging is where he said, the really vital piece was that where the tumor's at on the right side, he's worried if it spread to the left side, then the two sides, right now one can compensate for the other, but so you don't want it spreading over. And he said that is decreased, so that's good news. The spreading has been decreased, so we'll continue on. Like I was telling my sister earlier, this is we'll take small victories. I'm gonna yell at the dog. Anyway, Waddy was over there getting too close to the horse fence, so he got a little wet. He went in the horse's water, which is all right. Cool off. Good boy. Good boy. So anyway, we'll certainly take appreciate the care at the Cleveland Clinic. They've been great. We'll continue on, and we'll take reprieves when we get them. We'll take good days when we get them. We'll enjoy God's grace and family and friends, and we'll continue on. And the doctor said he's not going to sugarcoat things. He's not giving me any like, it's going to knock it all out, or that, we're going to take it a step at a time. And so, right now, if we can buy a couple good months, and then we get another scan, and hopefully we get good results, and we buy another couple months after that, and we just do that as it goes, and we'll see. So anyway, I'm going to give an update, and I appreciate the views and the comments and subscriptions to the channel. It's been great, and we'll just keep going, plugging away, and I hope you do the same. It's life is about one day at a time, right? You take it a day at a time, and look for the good, look for the positive. Enjoying the sunlight, my dog. Spent time with my sister today, and time with my father-in-law, and spend time with Lisa later. And we'll probably even have another cigar and maybe watch the replay of the Guardians game, which I haven't watched yet. So anyway, all right, take care all. We'll see you soon.